Welcome to the Kitchen of Chaos. It's a Christmas miracle! Come and see. I just cut open this potato. We're making clam chowder, and it's the baby Jesus in the tater. I can make $1 billion. Who would have thought that? Or maybe it's the Christmas star. In any case, we're making Christmas Eve clam chowder. And I thought that was a sign. So what we have here is a couple of cups of celery, a couple of cups of chopped onions. Actually put a little bit more celery in because you're supposed to use leeks, and I don't have any, so I accelerated the recipe with some more celery. And then we're gonna do a couple cups of diced potatoes, all about a ½ inch dice or so. And then we're gonna put it in, let it simmer in some clam juice and some sherry and some water, and then we'll make a roux and thicken it up, and then we'll have our chowder. That's about it. Alright, so in goes some sherry and the vegetables. It looks like more than it should be. I must have measured incorrectly. And we're going to put some bay leaves and some clam juice from the canned clams, since we don't live by the ocean, and some salt and some Tabasco and some water, and let that go until the potatoes are tender. I wonder who the first person was that looked at this and said, I want to eat that. These are baby clams. Look like little alien embryos. And these are chopped clams. I think these are made from larger clams. They look a little more wholesome. But anyway, I should try that one. Clamtastic. So I'm not going to put the clams in yet, even though it says you're supposed to, because I don't like my clams super rubbery. I like them to be, they're already boiled in the can because they're not fresh, so I'm just going to throw them in right at the very end when we add the half and half and just let them get warmed up. So thyme and bay leaves, and the potatoes are getting tender. Okay, this is a 1.5 cups of butter and 2 cups, a little bit more than 2 cups actually, about 2 1/4 cups of flour. And some recipes say that you're supposed to bake it in the oven, basically bake your roux. It's supposed to be easier that way. But I'm just going to sort of watch it for a little while. And when it starts to get toasty, change color, then we'll put it in the liquid with the rest of the chowder. Don't walk away from this. It will bite you if you do. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this, but I don't really want a dark roux for this because we want to kind of leave the final color of the chowder light. So I turned off the heat about this point, so it's just basically a light tan. And if the potatoes were tender, which they're not, I would put it in. But as soon as they're tender, I'm going to put this in the mixture and stir it in, and on the heat until it's fully incorporated. And then we'll take it off the heat and mix in the half and half, and we'll be done. Alright, so potatoes are tender, so in goes the roux. Thick. Just keep stirring it until it's nice and thick, and then we're going to put in the liquid and... Oh, I should probably put the clams in, huh? Yeah. So it's kind of weird looking right now, but trust me, this is right. Looks kind of like dough. You can make clam cookies.
You sure?
Why not? They make crab cakes. Hold that. Okay, now let's put the half and half in. You just made a sound that sounded like, ooh, that looks phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the half and half is going in. This is 4 quarts. This is a double recipe. For a cup of flour, you add 2 quarts of half and half. So I had 2 cups of half. And then it looks kind of weird right now because it still hasn't incorporated. There's little lumps of dough in there. And it still looks like this is ruined. This is ruined. You're going to be very disappointed. But trust me, it will come together. But don't boil it. Just let it come up to temperature slowly, to serving temperature, and then you're done.
I don't know if I can survive the extreme heat. Oh no! We're all going to die! Now I'm going to be really crazy and attempt to stir while trying to survive this extreme heat and use my Survivor Man impersonation. Thank you.
Survivor Man isn't British.
Sure he is.
Nor does he attempt to be British.
Yeah, he does.
You're thinking of Man vs. Wild Guy.
Whatever.
The Man vs. Wild Guy probably put some camel balls in there or something. It's looking a little bit better. Keep stirring. Make sure it doesn't burn. It's your fault.
No, it was
What do you think?
Jackson's. What's his favorite? What was the word that he
The spoon goes the other way, darling. Oh, what do you think? Is it good? Oh.
It's okay.
Look at that.
Should I eat that lovely bay leaf that I just served into
It's extra crunchy. Look at that.
Ouch. Ouch. It looks lovely.
Serve it to yourself. See you next time on the Kitchen of Chaos. You're vegan? Since when?